Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If it is your first time here, you're welcome. In today's video I'll be showing you how to make this pant trouser with an elastic waistband. If this is a video you're interested in, please keep on watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And if you have my exact measurement, which is a waistline of 38 inches and hip of 44 inches, this tutorial is for you. So I'll go ahead now and fold my fabric into two. After folding my fabric, the next thing is to know your measurement. I'll be working with a length of 51 inches and a width of 22 inches. If you want yours very long, you can do 55 inches, but the length I have for my pant trouser is enough for me, so I'll be using those measurements. Right now, I'll just mark my waist to my hip. My waist to my hip is 10 inches, but I'll be adding 2 inches, making it 12 inches. And also, waist to my crotch is 15 inches, but I'll be adding 2 inches to make it 17 inches. I added this measurement because I wanted an high waist pant trouser. I wanted to sit directly on my upper waist, not my usual waist, so I'll be going with this measurement. So right now what I'll be doing is marking my hip measurement on my waistline and on my hip line and also on my crotch line. My hip is 44 inches. 44 divided by 4, that will give me 11 inches. I'll be marking 1 inch for, ease. That's 12 inches. I'll be marking 1 inch as well for, sewing allowance. That'll be 13 inches. I just added 1 inch. I don't want it to be too tight. I wanted it free and loose. So that's why I marked 13 inches. And again, I went ahead to mark my crotch, my hip line divided by, that's my hip, 44 divided by 16, that will give me 2.78. So I marked that 2.78 and I went upwards to curve my crotch. So on the crotch line, I'll proceed to marking my thigh measurement. My thigh measurement is 28 divided by 2, that will give me 14. I'm marking that measurement because by the time I'm curving from my crotch to my length, I'll be using that measurement. Please, if you don't understand what I'm saying, please just watch the video. Just watch this part carefully. I'll be doing that measurement to be able to curve out my my crotch to my length. So right now I mark the total allowance on the crotch, that's 16 inches. So right now I have 16 inches on my crotch, that's including my crotch depth. So I'll proceed to my length and mark 10 inches. I'm deducting 6 inches from the measurement and just marking 10 inches. That way I won't have a jumpy pant. I won't have it jumping at the crotch area. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but if you cut your pant trousers like this, it doesn't come out having that jumping effect in between your trousers. It comes out looking smooth. So right now I'll proceed to curve out from my crotch down to the 10-inch mark to my length. Please, you need a curve ruler for this. This exact curve ruler I use in this video, you will need it to be able to curve out your pant trouser and it's coming out looking like this. If you don't understand what I'm doing in this video, please just leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply. So the next step after cutting the front pattern is to place the front pattern on the back pattern. So I'll proceed now to cutting out first. After cutting out the front pattern, we'll place it on the back pattern. Please watch how I cut out my pants. Don't make a mistake cutting out yours. And if you have watched this video to this point, please give this video a like. It helps you to push out my content. Please give this video a like and please subscribe to the channel. Subscription is free. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Alright, now I've placed the front pattern on the back pattern. I will extend the hip line, the crotch line and my waistline. So on my waistline, I'll be marking an extension of 2 inches, but on my crotch, I'll be marking extension of 3 inches. I'll be adding just a few inches of allowance to the back crotch so that my butt can sit perfectly on my pants. So I marked 2 inches for the back at the upper part, that's on the hip line and on the waistline, and I marked 1.5 inches all the way down to the length. Please watch what I'm doing in this part, it's very important. I mark 1.5 inches all the way from the crotch down to the length. but on my waistline I marked 2 inches outwards, and on the hip I marked 2 inches outwards. So I'll proceed now to carving out the crotch for the back. I'm using this method because I'll be attaching an elastic band to the waistband. So that's why I'm going with this method. And with that, we are done with both the front and the back pattern. So right now, I'll proceed to cutting out the pattern. We are done with the back. I'll cut out both pieces and proceed to my sewing machine to run a stitch on the crotch from the waist to the crotch. Now, when sewing from your waist to your crotch, what you do is you leave at least 0.5 inches at the crotch. Here, I'm just opening up the sides, so I'll proceed to sewing down my crotch in the next clip you will see. So I've gone ahead now to do that. I've gone ahead to sew from my waist to my crotch. There you can see the 0.5 inches I left. The reason why we leave the 0.5 inches is for you to be able to attach your crotch together and it to sit perfectly. One side will not be not equal to the other side. It will not be looking jumpy. At the end of the day, it will come out perfect. So right now, I'll proceed to joining the side seams together and the crotch seams together. I've gone ahead to do that off camera. I've given it a good press and it came out really looking nice. So right now, the next step is to attach the band. If you note in the measurement, I didn't add my band to my measurement, and there's a reason for. The reason is that when I'm doing my elastic band, I want it to sit directly on my upper waist. That's why I went ahead to exclude the band in my measurement. So the next thing, I'll be taking the measurement of my band all the way around, on my waist all the way around, so I'll be able to know the amount of fabric to cut out for my band. So the total round came out to 52, but I'll be cutting out up to 64 inches. So right now, I've gone ahead to cut out the fabric into places, and I'll proceed to joining it together and attaching to the band. So right here, I'm just showing you how I'm going to sew down the band. I'll go ahead and do that off camera, and in this part of the video I'll be inserting elastic waistband to it. My waist is 38, but I'll be cutting out 26 inches for my elastic band for the 3, and I'll be inserting it into my elastic casing because I want it snug on my waist. So I'll proceed to doing that. I've created my casing, the 3 casings on my elastic band. So I'll proceed to doing that off camera, and here's the finished look. It came out really looking nice. I'll proceed to hemming the down part of my pant trouser, and with that we are done with the pant trouser. This is the finished look. It came out really looking nice. It's fit on me. I really love the outcome. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply. Bye.